Thank you very much. Let me begin by returning the compliment to Chairman Tester for his partnership in developing the fiscal year 2024 Defense Appropriations Bill. I will say to the Senator that he has a much larger staff than I do on the subcommittee. Until you read all of the names, I didn't realize all of those people worked for you. But we are indeed blessed with a great staff on both sides of the aisle and could not do it without them. This legislation increases funding for our military at a time when we face numerous complex and dangerous threats around the globe. Our military depends on a dedicated, well-trained, and well-equipped force. Yet our armed services face difficulties in reaching their recruitment goals. The Army, for example, expects to recruit 50,300 men and women this fiscal year, but it needs 65,500. In addition to inspiring our young people to serve, we need to improve incentives for them to do so. This bill directly benefits our service members and their families by funding a 5.2% pay raise. It also provides funding to double the number of children who will have access to pre-K for 4-year-olds in DoD schools. I know that that is an issue that is of particular concern to Senator Britt, who heard about it. Senator Britt, I'm calling you out here, who heard about it on her recent tour overseas, where she talked to military families about the need for more child care facilities, and I know it is a #1 priority for Chair Murray as well. Our bill invests in numerous child care initiatives that are a high priority for military families. The bill also provides more than $5 billion for our uniformed military leaders' highest priorities that were not funded in the President's budget request. This includes $508 million to support Indo-PACOM activities across all of the services and $294 million for long-range radars and sensors to close awareness gaps identified by Northern Command in the wake of the Chinese spy balloon overflight. Our bill will also promote stability in the defense industrial base by authorizing and funding all 8 of the multi-year procurement contracts requested by the military. It maximizes the production capacity of Patriot air defense missiles, guided multiple launch rocket system missiles, and other munitions that are in high demand in Ukraine and are needed to adequately deter our adversaries. These investments will also support a transition from a just-in-time approach to a just-in-case stockpile of munitions to bolster deterrence of China. This bill also makes much-needed investments in our Navy. The President's budget request would have resulted in a fleet of 291 ships at the end of the next 5 years. That is smaller than today's fleet of 299 ships, far short of the Chief of Naval Operations requirement for 381 ships, and alarmingly smaller than the 400 ships China will have in just 2 years. I know this has been of particular concern to Senator Graham. Just nod. This bill also includes a down payment for both an additional DDG-51 destroyer and an amphibious ship that is the Marine Corps' top unfunded requirement. The bill also invests $350 million in shipyard infrastructure and fully funds the Navy's modernization plan at its 4 public shipyards in order to keep our ships and submarines at sea not idled because of needed maintenance and repairs. In the interests of time and in recognition of the flagging attention of my colleagues, I will simply note that the bill makes many other key investments to strengthen military readiness, address inflation, promote innovation, and enhance counter-drug efforts. Finally, this bill also strongly supports U.S. allies and partners. Let me give you an example of that. The $87.5 million for cooperative efforts with Israel in anti-tunneling and countering suicide drones that are manufactured in Iran and then exported to Russia and its proxies in the Middle East. We're still awaiting a supplemental appropriations request from the administration to deal with Russian aggression, border security, and disaster relief. But in the meantime, I believe we put together an excellent bill. And again, my deep appreciation to Chairman Tester for his partnership and leadership, and to all our committee members and our terrific staff. Thank you.